What's going on, everybody? I'm excited today. I have made a trip. Actually drove a little more than I usually do to get to where I'm at. So I guess this would actually be a travel shoot. There's a lot of sun in your eyes, isn't there? Yeah. Let's see here. That's a little bit better. Anyway, I am at Ozone Falls, or I'm on my way to Ozone Falls in Ozone, Tennessee. Absolutely beautiful area around here. This is a very, very short hike. Only reason I'm bothering to bring a backpack is because it's got all my camera gear in it. But very short hike. I've got a few short hikes planned for today. This one's the first one. It's currently about 9:30 in the morning, and we're gonna go down here, see if we can't get some nice shots at the base of the falls. It's beautiful here. It really is beautiful. A little further towards Middle Tennessee, I think people around here still consider themselves to be East Tennesseans, but I would consider it Middle Tennessee. But then again, I live in absolute East Tennessee, so anyway, this trail's fitting to start getting steep going downhill, so I'm gonna put this down and concentrate on getting to the bottom. I'll see you guys there. Well, I've made it about halfway down and I've already found the perfect composition. It's absolutely beautiful. I am going to go all the way to the bottom, but for right now I'm stopping here and grabbing this while I still can. It's gorgeous. I'm currently setting up under a rock ledge, kind of a rock house kind of thing going on. There's a little bit of a cave right back over here to my right, but the view is over here. All right. That is just gorgeous. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna shut up and take this photo. I'm probably gonna break out my little action camera here in just a minute, because I'm gonna be using this one a lot for actually taking the photos and stuff. So the look of the video is gonna change a little bit, but I need my camera. F16 polarizer, 1.3 second exposure, no ND filters. I think that's going to be beautiful. You got the sun just creeping right over the top of the falls there, hitting the trees, just kind of highlighting the green, little pops of green and everything. Then you've got the waterfall in the background, long exposure on that, so it's nice and smooth and beautiful. And the water at the bottom, I would have never thought that a creek could have such a beautiful color water. I mean, it's got this blue-green color to it. It's gorgeous. Hopefully it's not pollution or anything causing it to be that color, but it's absolutely beautiful and I love it. So the reason I've got you on this camera, and I know that the image quality is not as good as it is with my Canon. This is a rather sketchy area to get down. It's pretty steep, lots of rocks, really, it's a huge rock scramble is what it is. But I don't want to take the chance of dropping my Canon, tumbling all the way down and falling in the water. This camera has already took a tumble like that and fell in the water without the housing or anything, and yet it lives. So yay for cheap action cameras. This is not a GoPro. This is a $50 special off of Amazon, and it's been a wonderful camera. Although I think I'm going to upgrade it pretty soon. Anyway, I'm going to go back to focusing on getting down here, and I'll be back with you soon. That is going to be an unbelievable shot, I believe. I got a 10-stop ND filter, graduated, just to kind of hold back the sky at the top. Aperture at f/22, so I can get a little bit longer exposure on it, and I really wanted everything to be just nice and crisp all the way through. Although I didn't double check my focus after putting the ND filter on. I might have to go back and take that shot again. I'll review it in a minute. I'm going to go down here and set up for another composition. Well, I'm currently set up for another rather interesting shot. I'm just waiting on some people to get out of the way. What I've got is we've got the big falls that you've already seen. But then that pool empties into another smaller pool that's about a 10-15 foot drop in between two big boulders with a log, an old evergreen laying right across it. Just a really cool scene. You can just see the top of that 15-foot drop, and then you can see where it drops into the splash pool at the bottom. I think that's going to make a real nice composition. Again, I've got that 10-stop graduated on there. Take this picture real quick because I've got people out of the way. Oh, that's nice. That is really, really, really nice. Super nice, actually. These couple of people have been really kind enough to stay back out of the way while I took my picture. Some people are just the nicest, and you don't find them any nicer than you do in Tennessee, honestly. All right, I'm going to keep looking for more compositions. There's a lot to be seen around here. Here, I'll tell you what, I'll show you this real quick before I show you the picture. See that? Nice. Well, I've switched it up a little bit. I'm done with Ozone Falls. I've moved on down the road about 16 miles, almost exactly, to Piney Falls. Well, the trail going to Piney Falls anyway. Trail's about a mile long, so it's 2 miles out and back. And let's see, there's a Rose Falls over there. So we are pretty much right here, just off of Fire Tower Road. We're going, Upper Falls is here, Lower Falls is there, apparently Rose Falls is over there. We'll see how this goes. Anyway, heading on up the trail. Well, I can hear water. I've only been walking for about 10-12 minutes, and I think I am at the top of the Upper Falls, or more or less, but I can definitely hear the water. Well, I've made it all the way down to the bottom. This is gorgeous. I mean, Ozone Falls was gorgeous, but this kind of takes it to the next level. Found a great composition. Oh, I am loving this composition so much. I've taken several shots because I'm playing around with the ND filters and time and stuff like that. I don't know which one I'm going to like until I get it back in Lightroom and start fiddling about with it. But I've gone anywhere from f/16 with a 16 stop ND
and a 30-second exposure to F14 with a 10-stop ND filter and a 2-second exposure, and several in between. I don't know what I'm gonna like, but they all look awfully doggone good. What I've got this little rapid right here framed up in the bottom right-hand corner. So you're getting some nice water movement right here. And just over that way, there's this little ledge of rocks covered in moss that's coming out. The light has been hitting it beautifully, just lighting up that green. So I've got it in the right-hand side of my shot. Then you've got this tree up here to the left of the waterfall, lighting up real beautifully. And then of course we got the waterfall itself, which is just picturesque. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. I really, really think that this composition is going to turn out wonderfully. But for now, I'm going to pack all this back up, see if I can't find another composition around here somewhere, and then I'm going to try to head on down the trail to the lower falls, see what I can find down there. It's currently 12:40, and I've got to be heading back home, in the car heading back home by 3 o'clock, so I better put a move on it. I have got to take a picture of this. That green moss right there is gorgeous. I don't know if this camera is doing it justice. With the fisheye, you can probably barely see it. Absolutely beautiful. I really didn't want to take my camera out here because I'm afraid of it getting wet. But I have to. I have no choice. That is good, you hear me? Let's do another one. Oh, that's so nice. Really, I'm gonna be shocked if that doesn't turn out good in Lightroom. I mean, I'm gonna be devastated is more like it, because that's beautiful. 2.5-second exposure, F22. I have a polarizer on, but right now, that shot, I had the polarizer off where it wasn't polarizing. You understand? It's really not doing much anyway. Having the 3.2-second exposure, I like it. But, for the sake of trying it, I'm going to put an ND filter on here and see what we get from that. I'm going to put you back up here. 10-stop ND filter. Without, with. Let's try it. So I want to go for maximum exposure time. That way I can really put a nice smooth edge on all that water. So I'm going to go with a 16 stop, which is much darker than the other one. So there you go. Might be a little dirty. I really like that. I really like that a lot. So 16 stop ND filter, F22, 25-second exposure. I like it. I think that's going to turn out real nice. So you want to see over the edge? Can you see the rainbow? I can see the rainbow.